Okay. Research. Why do we need it? Well, it's the first and possibly the most important single stage of the design process. For contemporary designers, it plays a key role in achieving original and distinctive work. We always start with research. We will explore the methods used to identify and understand the type of consumer that a new brand is to target. The various methods we use to collect data can be divided into two main categories. Information that is collected firsthand from a particular source, which is called primary research, and pre-existing information, which is secondary research. So qualitative research is used to engage motivations, trends, or reasons for actions, such as purchasing decisions, and is the method traditionally used in marketing research. Being more exploratory in nature, the outcomes of this type of research are not statistical, but rather help to develop an initial understanding of a topic. This can provide valuable insights into consumer perceptions. So we have quantitative research, which is a focus on numerical outcomes and statistical analysis. Aiming to produce objectives and reliable data, the outcomes collected are then usually analyzed in statistical tables and are considered to be as reliable as long as a large enough numbers of respondents have been involved. So these are the type of researches that are happening on brands. Of course, we're working fictionally, so we won't have this ability to do this qualitative and quantitative research because we don't have actual companies we're working with for our educational purposes. But when I'm working with an actual client with real companies, these are the things that we're talking about. And doing surveys, doing case study interviews, talking to their customers, observation. So for example, in the example I just shared with you with Delta Boy, I redid their packaging and my client took it to a cafe that sells their products and interviewed customers who were enjoying their products and said, can you tell me about how do you feel about, we had like 3 different color choices for the labels and different ways we were laying them out, and asked her customers to tell them why they liked or didn't like different color choices and different label designs so that we could make an informed decision based on customer feedback, which way we wanted to move forward with our packaging choices. So secondary research is really collecting existing information from online sources, libraries, and other archives. It's often collected by professional research groups. When I worked in packaging in my career previous to this, we would actually bring in focus groups and work with a professional research group that would focus test our packaging to tell us why or why not a customer would choose our product over another in the same category. We also can look at publications, books, newspapers, magazines, and journal articles, and governments and NGO statistics. This type of research is often undertaken at the beginning of a project. It helps to determine what is already known about a current situation and will highlight what additional knowledge is required. So one of the things we can do, and what we do, is we're going to start looking at our competitors, right? And understand what other customers are in this market. So for example, with Delta Boy CMOS, I was looking at lots of other companies that are selling CMOS. I mean, it's an obscure product. I know this is not something we all have consumed or tried or even aware of, but it is out there and it's in the health food sector and it's with people that are looking for alternative medicines and ways to help their immunity. And so we looked at all the different other products that are out there marketing to this audience. So one of the ways we did that is a competitive audit. And so we think about, why is a competitive audit important? Out of all the products that are similar to yours, why should a customer choose ours instead of someone else's? So if you don't know the answer, a competitive audit is overdue. It'll give you actionable insights into what areas of your business to improve based on an analysis of your direct and indirect competition. So sure, your competition may be doing a lot of things right, but there are also things they may be doing wrong, and you want to be aware of both. What are they doing right and what are they doing wrong? And so here's an example of gin. All the different companies that are making gin from small to big, small, excuse me, hand batched, handmade, small batch distilled products to like big conglomerates that are global in scale. So we want to think about the buyer's journey. So when you think about a competitive audit, you want to think about the pain or problem area that a customer has, what their solution is, what's the consideration, how do we make them aware, and how do we make them aware of our product. Looking at a competitive audit or other competitors' audit is an essential part of competitive intelligence. It involves complete assessment of your competition through notes of their products, branding, content, features, and benefits. It also includes several other factors such as strengths and weaknesses, unique features, overarching messages, price points, user ratings and reviews, missions and values, and offers. And so this is all part of your board as well, but this is another worksheet I've done for this as well. We have it already on our Miro board. So here's an example of a visual competitive audit. So this kind of shows a product that's like the Independent Spirit on the upper left-hand corner. On the upper right-hand corner, it's the Fashionable Renegade in that product category. Handpicked on Isley on the far right, and an iconic family like Tanqueray on the far left. So it's kind of showing the different kinds of consumers that might choose these different products based on who they are as consumers. So they're looking at the tone of voice, the look and feel, the typefaces, the color palettes, brand icon and logo, and other elements that are used in their branding. Then we go on to researching the audience. The persona profiles are the way we summarize the mindset, needs, and goals typically held by stakeholders. Customer, buyers, users, and shareholders are good candidates for personas. When you're done well, a persona will guide you and your team to think about these important stakeholders as you make important decisions. Business decisions are often based on the personal preferences and presumptions of the people working inside the business, but it's far better to make business decisions on the interest of the people you are serving. Customers, buyers, users, and shareholders are good candidates for personas. When done well, personas will guide you and your team to think about these important stakeholders as you make important decisions. So understanding who our target audience is we need to understand who would need this, who would want this, why they would need it, and who might desire to have this. So the persona profile, you guys have this already. This is a worksheet version, but you guys have it up on Mural. So you want to think about your goals and motivations. What motivates this person? What kind of goals drive them? What are their fears and frustrations? What keeps them up at night? What does a bad day look like? What are their tasks and activities? What does this person do relative to the topic of the inquiry? And needs. What does this person need to be successful? So I think to answer the question of the types of buyer personas, these are the different kind of buyers. So there's the bargain hunter, the person who's primarily price motivated and always seeks the best deal. They're likely to be influenced by discounts, coupons, and sales. There's the quality seeker. Quality and durability of products are their main concerns for this person. They will want to pay a higher price for products that offer superior quality and unique features. There's the brand loyalist. This person strongly prefers certain brands, is less price sensitive regarding their favorite brands. They often make a repeat purchase and can become brand advocates. There's the researcher. This buyer persona spends much time researching products before purchasing. They are detail-oriented and seek out comprehensive information, reviews, and comparisons. There's the impulsive buyer, often driven by emotions. This person makes quick purchases decisions without much research. They're more likely to be influenced by eye-catching marketing and time-sensitive offers. There's the ethical consumer. This person prioritizes products and brands that are environmentally friendly, socially responsible, or aligned with their values. The tech enthusiast, always on the lookout for the latest technological advances. This person values innovation and cutting edge product features. And the convenience seeker. For this person, ease of purchase, delivery, and use is key. They value straightforward, hassle-free shopping experiences and might prefer online shopping or products that save time. All right, I'm going to stop here. There's a next step I'm going to talk about is the SWOT analysis, because we didn't really go through that much last class. But I think let's take a quick break because I think that was a lot for right now. So let's do this.